Here at Queen's Park Equity, we're very focused about building incredibly sustainable businesses, and what that often means, and oftentimes in kind of fast-growing entrepreneurial-led businesses, is management teams haven't had that much time to think about elevating the voice of their customer. And Net Promoter Score for us is a way, and a very simple metric, to really do that and promote the voice of the customer within their business. So NPS, very simple metric to gauge your relationship at key relationship touch points with your customers as to what they think about your service. And the real question is, are they going to be promoters of your service, or are they going to be detractors of their service and take people away from your business? The big challenges with it is because it is so simple, it can become very ingrained in the business, and then it can become very one-sided focus. So oftentimes it's very important that you do it internally yourself with your own customers, but you have somebody audit that. So potentially every year you have a third party come in and do that score for you and see if that's different. And I think kind of the other nuance about it is beyond just getting a score, and really the answer is, would they recommend your product or not? That's a hypothetical. Take that a little bit step further and ask, have you recommended the product? Obviously you won't get that on a 1 to 10 scale, but it will give you an idea of your promoters. Are they actually actively promoting it? So it's helpful to get a gauge of how active are your promoters versus how maybe passive your promoters are. I think probably what's most important with NPS, and most important for us, is that we're creating what's called a continuous NPS feedback loop. So we make sure that we monitor the NPS, making sure that we're doing it continuously, and not only collecting a number to make sure we know what the score is, but also collecting that qualitative feedback from the customer. You can take insights out of that. What's being referenced the most? What are these critical pain points? And then you can start to iterate your product around that, iterate your service, make it better, and communicate how you're making that service better to the customer. And not only will that hopefully feed a higher NPS score, but feed a higher stickiness with that customer, and make sure that they know that you're listening to them, and that the customer is incredibly important for you as a service provider.